A dog isn't usually very high maintenance, but it is important to keep them healthy and in good shape. So this morning we're talking to Dr. Megan Kelly about acupuncture for dogs, and this is an alternative treatment to traditional veterinary medicine for animals. Good morning, Dr. Kelly. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
It's very good to have you here, and this cutie as well. Who do we have here?
This is Milo.
Hello, Milo.
Milo comes for acupuncture. She comes every 2 weeks.
Okay. And how old is Milo?
She's 8 years old.
All right.
Yeah, she's got had ops on her knees.
Okay.
And she suffers from arthritis and also some back pain.
Okay.
So she comes for acupuncture for pain management.
Okay, wonderful. So talking about now, you've given us a whole range of different things that Milo suffers from, but why would pet owners pursue acupuncture for dogs? Because that is what we're talking about today, right?
The main indication is for chronic pain, so like osteoarthritis. But acupuncture helps with the immune system. It can improve circulation, but the main thing is for arthritis.
Okay, so why would owners go for acupuncture as opposed to other types of medicine?
The conventional medicines have side effects, so they can cause gastric ulceration, problems with the kidney, the liver. So we're looking for alternatives that are not going to cause all those side effects, and especially in an older dog, they'll be a lot more susceptible to those side effects.
Okay, wonderful. Well, do you want to give us a little bit of a demonstration? Show us exactly how acupuncture for dogs works.
Sure.
Wonderful.
If I can get you to hold her there.
I can do that.
Bring her bottom around here.
Come here, Milo. There we go.
Milo.
Come here. There we go.
Oh, there we go, girl. So, I mean, normally, obviously, it'll be in a much quieter setting, but they generally, they enjoy it, and a lot of them will just go straight to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are there certain acupoints that you should go for?
Yeah, there are 361 acupuncture points throughout the body, and depending on what condition, you'll use certain points. The majority of the points are where nerves are, and they follow. They're meridians along which the acupuncture points are, and most of them actually follow where nerves are.
All right. And this is not hurting her in any way, is it?
No, not at all.
Wow, she can barely feel it. Look at that.
Sometimes, as you go in, there's a little bit of a prick, and it depends on them, but sometimes they can have a little shooting sensation, and often it'll actually go down the meridian. A prime example of the meridians is if someone has a heart attack, a person, they'll have that pain that shoots down their left arm, and that's along the heart meridian. Okay. So that's similar to them. Now, if you put a needle in, they might have like a little shooting pain. Okay. Yeah.
How many treatments would she need for in order for, to see some results start to happen?
It depends on the case. We usually see them once a week for 4 weeks, and sometimes we'll do 6 weeks. And then after that, 2 weeks' time, and then usually once a month. It depends on the case. Milo comes every 2 weeks. That seems to maintain her. But some cases can respond after the first treatment. Others take a little bit longer. It really depends on the case, and it depends on what's going on in the body. A younger dog that might not have any other problems, they'll respond a lot quicker. And younger dogs, so you might think, oh, we do it for osteoarthritis. Why would we see younger dogs? But we treat anything in cases like hip dysplasia, which they might even be 10 months old. Instead of giving those dogs painkillers and anti-inflammatories, we can use acupuncture to help with pain management in them.
And how long would a session like this usually last?
Usually about 20 minutes. I try and keep the needles in for 20 minutes. We'll do a little bit of massage too, and I teach the owners some massage techniques too, and they lie on a mat, which is a magnetic mat, but usually about 20 minutes, if we can get them in for that long.
Wonderful. And then, of course, the results do, for somebody like, or for a dog like Milo, for instance, does it take away the arthritis, or does it just alleviate it?
It just alleviates the pain. Okay. So basically, there are 2 different types of acupuncture. The one is a traditional Chinese acupuncture, and that approach, we look at qi, which is called like life force energy, and it's the energy that flows through the body. So when there's a problem, there's a blockage of energy. So in the traditional Chinese sense, we would place an acupuncture needle, which will allow that qi then to flow and restore harmony to the body. The acupuncture that I practice is Western scientific acupuncture. So we look at the physiological response due to putting those needles into the body. And it basically causes endorphins and serotonins, which are all natural healers and natural pain relievers. So we're essentially getting the body to help itself. Okay. So that's how to help with the pain management. Okay. So we're getting the body to use natural ways to alleviate the pain.
And then finally, just one last push. Why would you suggest that pet owners use this form of treatment rather?
Mainly due to the side effects of conventional medicines, and also it can last a lot longer. So also the dog might have to be put down because it's having side effects, and it might live for another 2 years with acupuncture. And there are other benefits too. I mean, in my clinic we give exercises to help with strengthening. So it's usually not just one thing. It's usually a combination of things. But acupuncture is one modality that I do use.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So good to have you and Milo.
Thank you,
welcome
Milo.
back
She was so
anytime.
well behaved.
Now, if your pet is suffering from any of the ailments that we discussed throughout this segment, you can go and visit her website at holisticvet.co.za.
He just keeps going. That's the strength you get from Bobtail. Bobtail, SA's most loved dog food for strong South African dogs.